guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am with Sanja's late asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes. You guys, I'm trying not to keep it long, but you already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We go to nugget today is empty vessel. But before I get to running my mouth, what's going to do? Check out this manifestation jar, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, let's see. And I pulled out one, and that one says, "What aligned friends?" And we'll take that all day long. Yes, we will. Listen, empty vessel. Whenever you decide to allow God to lead in your life, your vessel has got to be empty. A lot of times we don't empty out our vessel all the way. So we'll say, okay, God, come on in, make yourself comfortable. Sit on my couch over there, sit in that chair, or you can lie down right here. You can sit at the kitchen table, you can do that. And so God is in there, he's like, your sofa lumpy, we got to get rid of this. But you said, no, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. And you said, well, I tell you what, sit in the chair. You said the chair got springs popping up out of it. I don't want to sit in that chair. You said, well, you know what, let's go to the kitchen table and let's sit down and eat. And God is saying the kitchen table is got a lean to it, and every time I put my plate on it, it slides. And everywhere you're trying to make God comfortable, he's saying this stuff gotta go. Y'all are trying to keep stuff in your lives and still allow God to lead. And God said in order for him to feel comfortable, for him to be comfortable in your life so that he can lead you properly, you gotta clean out everything. Everything must go. Everything must go. You better put a sale out or whatever. You better get rid of that piano. You better get rid of that sofa. In other words, you better get rid of that jealousy, that doubt, that fear. Let God come in. And when God comes in, you have to release all that other stuff, all that resistance that you've been having concerning this and that, all that fear, all that doubt. You got to release that, because when you give God the keys to lead, then guess what? You can't be like oil and water. You could either just have oil or you could either have just water. They ain't going to mix. That's how God is. God is not going to mix in with your mess. He's not. So that's why when you want to give God the keys to lead, you got to give him the keys to a clean vessel. In other words, you're saying, I release everything. In other words, you're not trying to hold on to anything. You're not trying to hold on to the doubt. In other words, you're not trying to control the situation anymore. You're not going to try to manipulate the situation anymore. You're not going to try to dominate the situation anymore concerning whatever. You say, okay, God, my hands are off of it. That's what it means. Clean vessel, your hands are off. Clean vessel, my hands are out of it. Clean vessel, I don't have nothing else to do with it. God, I give it to you. I'm not going to step back in. I give it to you. That's what a clean vessel is. But some of y'all over there saying, I gave God the keys and God is leading, but you still over there trying to control things. You're still manipulating, still trying to get revenge on your own. And God is saying, listen, that's why you stuck right now. That's why you don't have what you so desire, what I call you to be doing have, is because you still trying to do it. You can't manipulate yourself into a manifestation. You can't control your way into a manifestation. You can't doubt your way into a manifestation. You can't fear your way into a manifestation. You can't be you into a manifestation. In other words, you can't be the one to do it. It's God. So if you truly want God to lead, give him the keys to your home, then you got to clean your home out. He don't want nothing in there. He don't want your washing machine. He don't want your dryer. He don't want your iron or your ironing board. He don't want your plates. He don't even want your food. He don't want your actor. He don't want nothing inside your house. He don't even want your curtains. He don't want your blinds. He don't want none of that. None of that. Because he's going to make that home his. He's going to put in there what's going to benefit you. And anything that God brings into your life, it's going to benefit you. It's going to be comfortable for you, and it's going to be uncomfortable for God. It's going to be comfortable for God as well. So listen, empty vessel. Go to God with an empty vessel. Anytime you meditate or you pray or you want to talk to God, don't go to him full. No. Go to him empty. You're not asking for anything. You're just talking to him. That's all you're doing. You're just saying, God, you lead. I just want to say, hey, how you doing? I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't hear anything. I don't feel anything. I'm going to need you to give me what I need to see. I'm going to need you to give me what I need to hear. I'm going to need you to give me what I need to feel. I'm going to need you to, in other words, I need you to do everything, because I don't know anything. Anytime you go to God like you know it all, He gonna be like, no, go on, you know it all, Mr. Smarty Pants, Miss Smarty Pants, you know it all. Go on, do it your way. That's not an empty vessel. And 9 times out of 10, when a person knows it all, you know, everybody knows somebody who think they know it all. They always got to have something to say about this, something to say about that. They always giving advice. They always have an input. Those are manipulators. Those are people who want control. Those are people who want to be seen. Those are people who want their attention. They call them Jezebels. Or they call them witches, witchcraft. They got to control stuff. In order to get what they want, they have to manipulate. Women do that with their husbands. See, I'm not going to give them any sex because I'm not getting what I want. That's witchcraft. Yes, it is. That's manipulating. That is not of God. And guess what? You still ain't happy. You still ain't getting what you want. Why? Because you're going about it the wrong way. Empty out your vessel. God allow you to get what you so desire, and your husband be happy instead of him being all blue below the waist. Same thing for you guys. You are manipulators too, using witchcraft. You do it with your money. You withhold your money and say, what? I'm not going to give you this, I'm not going to give her that. And you withhold with money. Or you withhold with sex as well. And have your wife all crazy over there. And you know that's a dangerous space to be, to withhold yourself from your spouse. Yeah, it is. Because you'll cause something else to creep in. You know there's some other people out there lurking. You know they've been looking at your husband. And don't you know, desperate Jezebel women out there, they can tell when a man is not being satisfied. They can tell when a man is not being treated right. Why? Because they got that thirst about them. That's why they have to seduce and do all that stuff. Because they seduce with what that man is lacking. All right, ladies, keep on manipulating your husband. Keep on playing that game of I ain't giving him none. There's somebody out there can tell that he ain't got none. And she gonna come up there with all her breasts out, with all her junk out in the back, dancing, talking, hey, how you doing? Have a blessed day. I cooked the pie for you today. Do you want it? You can share it with your wife. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to smarten y'all wives up who think you controlling stuff. You do not control people with your body. First of all, that body is not yours. Same thing for you guys. Keep on treating your wife crazy, not giving her this, not providing her with things that she wants as far as money-wise. You know, I ain't saying go crazy, because you got to be a good steward over what God bless you with. I'm just saying, if you withholding your money or the money that you make from your wife, you know it's a guy out there that's saying, oh, I can tell that she ain't being taken care of. And he'll come on there smooth walking and smooth talking. Hey, how you doing? No, I got that. I'm going to pay for that for you. No, I got her dinner. Don't worry about it. Oh, you married? Oh, all right. Well, your husband's blessed, but I'm going to bless you today. I got your dinner today. And you're going to be seeing him here and there and everywhere. Oh, let me get that for you. That seems too heavy. A man knows when a wife hasn't been taken care of. He knows it. And I'm telling you, they out there lurking. It's some lonely, thirsty Jezebel. Jezebel is not just a female. It's a male too. They get things by manipulating, controlling. You have to watch that. They bat their eyes and smile. Move their body a certain way. I know a few Jezebels. I do. I know a few Jezebels. I do. But they know not to come over here. Why? Because I got the power. Yes, I do. I know what's going on around me. And they know too. That's why they can't get close enough. It's some, they just say, well, I'm trying to get close, but I can't get close. You can't get close because I have a barrier, and that barrier is God at core. So you got to equip yourself. You got to equip yourself. And the only way you can equip yourself is to have an empty vessel. You got to start out with an empty vessel. Because when you start out with an empty vessel, God knows how to put a barrier. He knows how to be that alarm system over your house. And not just of you. Then when you have God leading you properly, don't you know that carries out throughout your family, over your husband, over your children, even over your dog, or if you got a cat or a snake or a cricket or whatever pet you have, God's covering is over all of them. That's why it's so hard for people to snare your family now. Before, they were just coming in, you was just riffraff going inside your house. All because what? Your vessel wasn't empty. You didn't have the proper protection. Exactly. But now, if you stay aligned and connected, stay with an empty vessel. Let God lead. Let Him protect. Let Him guide. You ain't got to worry about anybody breaking in to what God has blessed you with to be, do, or have. start with an empty vessel. I'm almost at 10 minutes, but I hope y'all got this thing. But if you didn't, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have the massive smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.